of Merrillville Town Council meeting is called to order. Everyone, please stand for the invocation by Reverend Bill Hudson from the First Presbyterian Church. Mr. Hudson here. All right, very good. Please stand for the invocation and continue to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
There's someone coming with a cross on us.
Oh, okay, we have someone coming in now. Yes. Reverend Bill Hudson?
Paul Anderson, yeah.
Okay, Reverend Anderson, can you please come up here? We will begin with the invocation. For the Pledge of Allegiance, I would like to call Mrs. Marie Leonhardt. This is the month for our Sergeant Brian Leonhardt, honoring him. Last meeting, we had Brian's father. This time we have Brian's mother. So please stand for the invocation and please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Let us pray. Our Father and our God, we give you thanks for this day, and especially for this time that we have together. We pray that you be with us as we deliberate and consider very important matters. Bless this meeting and, of course, bless our community through Christ our Lord. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, we wish to present Mrs. Leonhardt with a copy of the proclamation in the town of Merrillville. And I see we have some members of the Northwest Indiana Patriot Guard. Thank you so much for taking time out of your extremely busy schedule. We know there was an escort for Private First Class Aaron Topper, and I know how busy you have been for the past several days. Roll call, Mr. Guernsey.
Span. Hardaway. Here. Geralchek. Barron.
Here.
Pettit.
Here.
Whiting.
Here.
And Miano.
Here. 5 council people present. At this time, we would like to bring up the swearing in of our officers, Philip Mason and William Hanner. Is there a motion?
No.
No. Okay.
You guys,
Hold on, Gene. If there's any family members that want to take pictures, please come forward.
let's jump over here. That way, that way. Okay, what you guys do is repeat after me.
Hold on a minute, Gene. Just
That's all ready? Repeat after me. Say your names. Solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
of America
of America
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and honestly discharge my duties
and honestly discharge my duties
as a Merrillville police officer
Merrillville Police
of
Officer,
the Merrillville Police Department,
Merrillville Police Department,
Town of Merrillville,
Town of Merrillville,
Indiana,
Indiana,
according to the law,
according to the law,
best of my skills,
to the best of my skills
and abilities to help me God.
and abilities, so help me God.
Welcome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
know, I say as an entire Merrillville police officer, that's one of the things I like doing best is swearing a new police officer and welcome to Merrillville. Merrillville is probably, in my opinion, the best place to raise a family and to grow up. I'm not envious of you guys because you're gonna have a great time. You go through some bad times, but you're gonna love that job.
Okay, moving on to large gathering permits. One is for the Grecian Festival. It's a festival to supplement financial needs. St. Elijah Serb Fest is a fundraiser for church programs. India Fest is for India Fest. And the Salvatorian Fathers is a Polish-American 26 pilgrimage in honor of Our Lady of Czestochowa. All large gathering permits have been met.
And, motion to approve for discussion.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Hardaway, seconded by Councilman Pettit. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Wait.
He wanted
We're
a discussion, I'm sorry.
Question.
Sorry.
He wanted to talk about it.
I got a question for Dorinda. Salvadorian fathers, do they have everything? Do they understand?
Yes, they do.
They have how many porta potties are you gonna have?
I didn't bring that folder with me, but there are sufficient.
Okay.
Yes.
We're not gonna get
They
any
understand
report.
what they have
Very
to
much.
follow.
Point of order, Madam President, to legal counsel. Nancy, Dorinda went to the trouble of writing up comments. Do we want to, Madam President, have her read those comments into the record? As Mr. Hardaway brought up some concerns about Salvadorian fathers. I just offer that up for discussion. I don't know if you want to have her read the individual comments in for each so they know when they're operating, who's doing security.
Definitely,
It
I
might
could
not
do
be a
that.
bad
That's
idea.
not a problem. Let's start with the Grecian Festival. The owner is St. Constantine and Helen Cathedral. The request was for an approval for a large gathering permit. The purpose was to supplement financial needs. Location, 8000 Madison Street. The dates of the large gathering, Friday, July 11th, Saturday, July 12th, and Sunday, July 13th. They will hold their festival as described above from the hours of Friday 5 p.m. until 11 o'clock p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from noon until 11 o'clock p.m. There will be approximately 7,000 to 8,000 visitors in attendance during the festival. There will be a carnival and entertainment of music will be provided by the Monterey Music Group on Friday evening from 7 p.m. until 11 p.m. Ponds will entertain on Saturday evening from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Ormy Greek Band will provide music on Sunday from 5 until 11 p.m. Food, beer, and wine will be sold. There will be no fireworks as in the past. 6 off-duty Merrillville police officers will provide security, and there is an adequate fire protection, restroom facilities, dumpsters, and parking on site. St. Elijah Serb Fest. The owner is St. Elijah Cathedral Church. The approval for a large gathering permit. The purpose is for a fundraiser for church programs. The location is 8700 Taft Street. The dates of large gathering, Friday, July 11th, Saturday, July 12th, Sunday, July 13th. Time, Friday and Saturday, noon until midnight, Sunday, noon until 10 o'clock p.m. The comments, St. Elijah Cathedral Church will have its annual Serb Fest located at 8700 Taft Street on Friday, July 11th, Saturday, July 12th, and Sunday, July 13th, 2014. Hours of the large gathering will be Friday and Saturday from noon until midnight and Sunday noon until 10 o'clock p.m. There will be approximately 1,000 visitors in attendance during the festival. St. Elijah will not have any outside food vendors. All food will be catered by the church. There will be a beer garden located in a tent near their patio. Friday through Sunday, the entertainment will consist of a tamburizita band, which will play inside of the hall and on the patio. Also on Saturday evening, there will be a Serbian band that plays music geared towards dancing for the kids. Off-duty Lake County police officers will provide security during the large gathering. There are adequate restrooms, dumpsters, and parking on site. All large gathering requirements have been made. India Fest, Northwest Indiana Hindu Religious Center, Indian American Cultural Center. Request is for approval for a large gathering permit. The purpose is for India Fest. The location is 8605 Merrillville Road. The dates are Sunday, August 10th, 2014. The time 10 a.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. Comments. Northwest Indiana Hindu Religious Center will have its annual India Fest located at 8605 Merrillville Road on Sunday, August 12, 2012, from 10 o'clock a.m. until 6 o'clock p.m. Anticipated visitors in attendance will be approximately 400 to 500. All vendors will be inside of the tent during the event. Programs will be held inside of the building. The Merrillville Police Department will provide for security. There are adequate restrooms, dumpsters, and parking on site. All large gathering requirements have been met. The applicant, Salvatorian Fathers, owner Salvatorian Fathers, requests for approval for a large gathering permit. The purpose is a Polish-American 26 pilgrimage in honor of Our Lady of Czestochowa. Location 5755 Pennsylvania Street. Dates of the gathering is Sunday, August 10, 2014. Time 11 a.m. until 5 o'clock p.m. The religious assembly will consist of approximately 5,000 in attendance at the Salvatorian Fathers property, hall, church, and picnic area located at 5755 Pennsylvania Street on 20 acres on Sunday, August 10, 2014. There will be a procession beginning in Chicago on Saturday, August 9, 2014, and will stop in Munster for an overnight stay. The parade will resume on Sunday morning, August 10, 2014, and proceed to their destination in Merrillville. There will be adequate restaurant facilities, dumpsters, and security officers will be provided by the duty police from the town of Merrillville. There will be directional and no parking signs posted in Polish language, located in the 5600 to 5800 block of Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut streets. All department heads, prompt medical service have reviewed the large gathering permit application. The large gathering requirements have been met per code.
One correction, Madam President, in the Hindu centers, it's August the 12th, 2014 instead of August the 12th, 2012.
I'm sorry, Sunday, August 10, 2014.
Yeah, but it says 2012 in the read. That I know. I'm just for the
Oh, I see that, yeah.
So
Okay.
again, Madam President, to clarify to Dorinda, two events are on the same 3 days, and the other two are on the same Sunday. Okay. And that's one reason I wanted it in there on the security, Madam President. And Joe, I realize these are off-duty officers, so they look like they had Lake County and Merrillville combinations in them. So, okay. Thank you.
Okay, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion approved 5-0. Moving on to the consent agenda, accounts payable register voucher approval June 24th, 2014, and approval of town council meeting minutes of May 10th, 2014.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Whiting, seconded by Councilwoman Barron. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion approved 5-0. Standing committees. Does anyone have anything on budget and finance in Councilman Goralchuk's absence? Seeing none, Public Works, Councilman Pettit.
Yes, Madam President, a couple of items. Number one, our Public Works employees have made another pass through town. That's correct, Bruce?
Yes, we've gone through the whole town one more time to pick up branches.
Okay. At this time, I do want to announce that our waste hauler vendor, by contract, Waste Management, is providing Merrillville residents with a weekly pickup of their branches and brush on their regularly scheduled garbage day. They will collect unlimited brush contained in a clearly marked 35-gallon can with 2 handles or in a 33-gallon biodegradable bag or bundled and tied with biodegradable string or twine. The maximum bundle size cannot be larger than 4 feet in length by 3 feet in diameter. The cans and bundles cannot exceed 50 pounds, so they are manageable by one person. The other option is that you may bring your branches to the Merrillville North Barn facility located at 58th Avenue and Tyler Place, just off of Harrison Street. You may also access the site from 57th Avenue across from the fire department. The gate hours are Monday through Friday from 7:15 a.m. to 2:45 p.m. and only on the third Saturday of the month from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. So we do have the ability for our residents that may, during storms, as we've seen this weather, that they can still collect branches, and our waste hauler, Waste Management will, in fact, help us out with that situation. So that's good to hear.
When does that start?
Bruce, when is this?
They have been doing that, Ron.
So this is effective immediately?
Yes.
Okay.
Waste Management actually has been doing it, but we didn't want to send the press release out until we got everything cleaned up.
Okay.
And now that we've got everything cleaned up, that's why we've already sent a press release out once about the changing of the location. Should have gone out 2 weeks ago. Allie told it was. And then, but this one's going out, this went out 3 or 4 days ago.
Okay.
Okay. The other item, Madam President, to Bruce, I've had some inquiries. What is the status of mosquito spraying? Have we been out, and or when are we going to get out with all this rain?
We've done our larvicide program, which we were treating all the ponds and standing water. That's all been done. I had a conversation with Councilman Hardaway earlier. He's starting to get some phone calls. So I'll get with Public Works tomorrow and we'll start scheduling some trucks to get out and spray before the 4th of July weekend.
Okay, very good.
I got one thing. I'd like to commend Public Works yesterday. A tree fell across 56th Avenue on the east side. You know, and just, I don't know where it came from, but it just plopped. And it had the entire street blocked, and they got out there, and I called them, and they went out there and cleaned it up probably within an hour, which is excellent for to get that cleaned up so that the residents wouldn't be inconvenienced along with public safety. So tell them they did a good job on that.
Okay,
Appreciate
thank you.
Bruce, where we kind of had an update, a couple of council people were not at the RDC. What's our update on paving in the coming weeks here?
We're currently in the Savannah Ridge subdivision. Curbs have all been poured. Probably going to start paving here within the next few days. There's still a couple. There's like 3 courts in Young America subdivision that still need to be paved, and they're starting to pull curb in Turkey Creek, and we're starting to work our way north from there.
Okay. That's all I have, Madam President.
Okay, very good. Does anyone have anything under Council Affairs and Councilman Span's absence? Personnel Policy and Employment Benefits. Anyone in Councilman Goralchuk's absence? Public Safety, Councilman Whiting.
Madam President, I don't. Chief, do you have anything?
No, the officers did an extremely outstanding job for the month of May for activity report. They had 131 adult arrests, and they issued over 1,002 traffic citations. Councilman White.
Anything else under Public Safety? Hearing none. Parks and Recreation. Anything under Councilman Spans?
Just that our day camp started last week. It's running through August 15th. We did our Motown musical trip on Sunday and took 52 people, and we have a cup strip coming up this Saturday, and there's still a couple tickets left.
Very good.
65 for residents and 70 for non.
Okay, anything under Environmental Affairs?
Well, we have had seemingly endless amounts of rain, so we're out keeping the drains clear, and we're actually doing working on quantities for the Clay Street Drainage Improvements Project, so ordering all the materials for that. On Thursday, I have a meeting with IDM. It's really an audit prep meeting. All MS4s in the state will be audited this year regarding municipal operations and good housekeeping as part of the Rule 13 permit. And currently, the Little Calumet River Basin Commission is reviewing our application for flood control projects in the Meadowdale subwatershed. I anticipate at their next meeting, I'm going to be making a presentation to them to lobby for funding.
Madam President, to Matt and Bruce, I spoke with Bruce about this briefly. Matt, I want to get with you and Bruce after the meeting about the Chapel Manor Forest Hills ditch. Thank you.
Speaking of ditches, did you take care of the one on 57th or 58th in Massachusetts?
Roadside ditch.
Huh?
Public Works is taking the tiger and they're clearing that out. That was
Okay.
vegetation in the ditch there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, under Elections and Public Relations, I'm reminding everyone that July 3rd will be our Independence Day Parade. The kickoff is 7 o'clock p.m. The lineup is at 5 o'clock at Geisen Funeral Home. It will proceed from 80th down, going north to 67th by the high school. Another thing I'd like to make mention of, the Lions Club will have an entry in the parade this year. We will be collecting donations of food and money, all going to the Ross Township Food pantry. And also they will be handing out flags for that too. Many of us have noticed that a very dear friend of ours, Vernon Schweitzer, who always came to our meetings, month after month, has not been in the audience. Please keep Vernon in your prayers. He is in a rehabilitation center. And they're pretty big shoes that Vernon Schweitzer walked in. But I was given the honor last Thursday. I am now the president of the Merrillville Lions Club. So, our farmers market will be the 2nd and 4th Sunday of July here in the town parking lot, starting from noon to 3 o'clock p.m. If anyone has any backyard produce that they grow, they want to come and sell, they're more than welcome to. Another thing, we are going to be seeing a lot of George Rogie from Rogie Insurance Company is having a Sell Your Stuff event. It's going to be August 9th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. This is from the Lincoln Highway. It's called the Byway Yard Sale, Main Street across America. This event is taken from one east point of Lincoln Highway going west. There's going to be a phenomenal garage sale going on. It is going to be over at the Rogie Boyd Homestead at 1500 East 73rd Avenue here. It's right next to IBEW. Just look for the big windmill in the sky, and it's going to be there. For a $20 donation, you'll get a 10 by 10 foot space. Cash or check payable to INLHA. That is going to the Lincoln Highway at the above address. The $20 is being donated to the Indiana Lincoln Highway Association and the Merrillville Preservation Commission. There will be no fireworks, no firearms. Everything must be gone by 6 p.m. For further information, please contact Mr. George Rogie at area code 219-781-5953. This sounds like a phenomenal event, first time in our area. And Mr. Rogie, I see you back there. We thank you for doing this. Okay, that is into my report. Anything
Madam President, I have just a comment on what George is going to do. Just a forewarning, George, at the last council meeting, Bruce had me announce that they are going to be doing bridge work on 73rd Avenue over I-65. And given track records, I hope they will be done by August 9th, Bruce.
Actually, I went to a meeting right after the last town council meeting, and the scope of the project has gotten a lot smaller. Actually, the road is only going to be closed for 2 weeks.
Okay.
And I don't have the information in front of me, but it just goes into August. So it's like July 20th to August 2nd or August 3rd, whatever that Monday is to the following Friday. So it's only going to be closed for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, but the property at Mr. Rogie's can be accessed
through
down
Mississippi,
Mississippi, either off of 71st or off, Route 30.
The other item, Madam President, is a follow-up to your parade and the Independence Day. Once again, Lamar is going to put up ad copy on a space available basis for both the parade, and Ross Township trustee Joe Schudick called me today about the fireworks, so we're going to put that ad copy on all the digital billboards in Merrillville to notify the public of those two events.
Okay, very good. Thank you. I know we seem to have trouble getting it into the newspapers, both the Times and the Post-Tribune. They're not putting anything in, but hopefully they'll see the signs. Economic development. Anything under economic development? Utility liaisons, Councilwoman Barron.
Yeah, I'm very excited and very happy to announce that we're bringing back the CAP program to get recyclable benches, which the town of Merrillville needs for our parks, sitting areas along the bike trails, and various areas in the town. This project is to bring the community together for a common goal, and that is to beautify our town. If you're interested in starting different groups as a competition to see who can collect more caps, please call me at 219-808-7148, and we'll get the competition started. This is if different in the schools, if the school wants to compete against another school, or a different class in the same grade wants to compete, or in a neighborhood, if another block wants to compete against another block, we can get that going. The drop-off site this year will be at our new Merrillville Stormwater Resource Center at 7404 Broadway. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call this resource center at 219-472-8669. Liz will be very happy to answer any questions that you may have. If you're collecting caps as an individual or a household, the plastic grocery bag that you get from the store is fine. If you're collecting caps as a group or individual social group, please use 13-gallon trash bags. If you do not have the trash bags, they will be at the Stormwater Resource Center for you to use. You will need to write down the number of pounds that you have as well as the group contact information on the outside of the bag or on a tag. You make sure that they're tight, very tight. Plastic caps can be taken off the bottles, lids from food containers like coffee cans, peanut butter jars, butter tubs. Tops of spray cans, caps from lids from the laundry detergents and containers. No metal lids, pump spray nozzles, or fast food lids. Another thing that we need to do is we need to have a town council workshop, and we need to invite Jeff Langdon from the Lake County Solid Waste. When I can drive through the town of Merrillville and see TVs and computers sitting on the side of the road for weeks and months waiting for the garbage company to pick up, which they don't pick up, we need to start doing something to create an electronics drop-off site. This is a program that will fix the problem, and we need to start doing that as soon as possible. This will eliminate TVs, etc. out on the yards and place for people to dispose of them. Once the site that's chosen for the electronics to be dropped off, solid waste will pick them up from the site. Also, in working with Mitch Barlog and Lake County Solid Waste and our street department, we're going to start doing some improvements on the Erie-Lackawanna bike trail that goes from Crown Point to Hammond. That's all I have.
Thank you. Under
Madam President, under utility to, I don't know, I don't want to hit Chrissy with this cold. This is more to Bruce. And what's our status with Enbridge throughout town, Bruce? I've received a couple calls from people in the neighborhood near YN as to what's been going on with the cleanup of Enbridge, the tires. I've had complaints of the workers from Enbridge. If they're done, that's great, fantastic. Finish doing what you're doing. I don't want to have to get on a soapbox again like I do with Indiana American Water every council meeting and berate these guys because they don't take care of our town. They got a huge swath through Ron's area, through my area, out. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. So I don't know, Bruce, if you can make a phone call and find out,
They are in Merrillville.
Are they working still?
Yeah, they're heading.
I mean, they got a huge swath through Joe's area out at the park. It looks like crap.
But they're at Hendricks.
Are they?
Working their way east.
And
All right.
you have to understand, this project started in Michigan, end up in Illinois. So
You know what my mom would say, Bruce? I don't care what happens in Michigan. I care about Maryville.
Well, I'm glad
I'm sorry. I hate to take that attitude, but I get the calls from my residents, and they're complaining to us. We got to have an answer for them. It's not, I don't know, guys. Maybe it's just me.
I did get notification from Enbridge stating that they will be back through to clean up.
Right.
And it will be soon.
All right.
Yeah, they're over to Hendricks Street cleaning up.
All right.
I talked to their environmental guy, Dave, a lot. He said there's a roughing crew that's supposed to be starting up right now. And he said by Thursday or Friday, I was concerned about 61st and Wade Street. There's an area that we need to regrade so that water can travel through there. So he said he'd call me either tomorrow or Thursday and said he'd be out there. So I guess they're getting close, but again, it's the weather and everything else.
All right. I'll calm down. I'm sorry, Madam President.
Well, they have to pick up all the timbers first.
And their tires.
Okay. But
and their ribbons.
They've been working just
all right.
Hendricks for about a week.
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
Well, it's a huge project, so.
Okay, anything else on the utility liaisons?
It doesn't come that far north. I'm okay.
All right, under town government reorganization, I created a committee 2 weeks ago named the Abandoned Properties, headed by Councilman Hardaway. He's doing an excellent job, and his report will follow. Under ADA compliance, I have no report. Under Abandoned Properties, Councilman Hardaway, please.
Thank you, Madam President. We met twice. We met last Tuesday, and we met again yesterday. And it appears that Senate Bill 422 had some hidden stuff in it that we didn't recognize when we originally started, but that's okay. Our attorneys have done an excellent job of doing their research, and originally we thought we were going to be able to go one direction, which would cater to veterans and disabled vets first, but we can't do that. And so our approach now is to continue to pursue these abandoned homes, but the end result is to have somebody in them. We don't care if it's a veteran. We'd like for it to be a veteran. We're going to work with hopefully Fifth Third Bank and any other lending institution that's willing to partner with us to get these homes back on the tax rolls. So we're excited about it, and we know that, you know, we've identified a few homes, and we talked to Attorney Geekus yesterday from the blight hearings, and because one of the things that was hidden in House Bill 422 was that if you have blight hearings, then you can't have abandoned home hearings. You can't do both of them. And they're looking to fix that in January of next year. Yeah, I see the senator sitting out there, so. But they're looking to fix that next year. But until they fix that, our approach is going to be that blight is going to be blight, and we're not going to put abandoned homes on the blight agenda. We're just going to let the blight for grass and gutters and windows of residents of homes that are occupied. If somebody lives there, then we can go after those homes in that way. And then the empty homes that have been empty for a while, we're going to start here quickly and start sending out letters to either the people that own them or to the banks that own them or whatever, and put them on notice that you have 120 days to fix this house up and sell it or whatever you want to do. If not, then we'll turn it over to the auditor, and the auditor will be able to auction them off. So again, this keeps us out of the real estate business. This gets other people that want to be in the real estate business in the real estate business, but the first and foremost, it puts occupants in those homes, and it maintains the integrity of our entire town. That's my report.
Thank you. Okay, going on to ordinances. Ordinance 14-21, an ordinance of the Town of Merrillville, Lake County, Indiana, appropriating additional monies within the Parks Non-Reverting Fund of the Town of Merrillville, Lake County, Indiana, for the year 2014, not included in the current budget, for a total of, for contractual services, $8,000.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Whiting, seconded by Councilman Hardaway. Roll call, Mr. Guernsey.
Hardaway,
Yeah.
Barron,
Yes.
Pettit,
Yes.
Whiting,
Yes.
Miano.
Yes, motion approved, 5-0. Moving on to BZA actions, Accessibilities, Inc. Is a petitioner here? Could you please step up to the microphone, please? Thank you. This is petitioner Accessibilities, Inc., owner Accessibilities, Inc. The request is for a special exception approval. The purpose for a training facility for individuals with disabilities located at 8398 Mississippi Street. Zoning is C-3, Highway Commercial, case number Z12E8-0414. This is for this petitioner only, at this location only, for this use only. And it is to follow up with an appeal process with the state of Indiana for clarification of the use, whether business or institutional.
So moved. Including the conditions.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Whiting, seconded by Councilman Pettit. Any questions?
I think that we discussed this at a town council workshop.
Yes, we did.
Third condition was to reevaluate in 6 months, subject to the code compliance to acceptance of the state code.
Okay, very good. Roll call, Mr. Guernsey.
Hardaway,
Yeah.
Barron,
Aye.
Pettit,
Yes.
Whiting,
Yes.
Miano.
Yes, the motion is approved, 5-0. Good luck on your
Thank you.
business.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next we have a withdrawal, request to withdraw. The petitioner is Landmark Sign Group. The owner is Double Up LLC / Innsbrook Country Club. The request is a variance of use approval. The purpose was for a proposed off-premise monument sign, location 6755 Taft. The zoning was R1- single family residential. The case number was Z27UV2-0114.
Motion to accept withdrawal.
Motion by Councilman Pettit, seconded by Councilman Hardaway for the request to withdraw. Roll call, Mr. Guernsey.
Hardaway?
Yep.
Barron?
Aye.
Pettit?
Yes.
Whitey?
Yes.
Miano?
Yes, the motion approved, 5-0. Okay, do we have anything under old business? Anything under old business? How about new business? Hearing no new business, do we have anything under public comment? Anything under public comment?
Madam President. Go ahead. I'd just like to recognize our state senator, Vernon Smith.
Yes, the state representative.
Come on, George.
Come on, George, come on up. Mr. Rogie.
Well, thank you for the announcement for the third event on the historic Lincoln Highway.
Yes.
I want to report on the second event, and that was the one where the president of the Indiana Lincoln Highway Association walked from the Illinois line to the Ohio line, about 157 miles. And he was raising money for the Alzheimer's Association and the Indiana Lincoln Highway matching grant to a federal byway program. This federal byway program is a national program that allows a certain historic road to be come under a program where they will do the engineering, they will promote it, they will tell you how you can attract tourism, and so that then is for sure, we got $60,000 to do that. And since I'm on that board, I'm going to make sure that Merrillville gets part of that. So I just want to thank you. Your donation made it happen.
Very good. Thank you, George.
Thanks, George.
Anyone else under public comment? Yes, George, just come up to the mic. Come up to this mic here. Yes, state your name and your address, please.
My name is Debbie Lenhart Rosenwinkel. I'm Sergeant Brian Lenhart's aunt. A hero is someone who has given his or her life to something bigger than oneself. This is something that Brian posted on his Facebook page on December 14th of 2011. Little did we know that just 23 days later, Brian, along with 3 other soldiers in his vehicle, Staff Sergeant Jonathan Metzger, Specialist Christopher Patterson, and Specialist Robert Todderis, would become our heroes. The Honor and Remember flag was created to serve as a national symbol that specifically acknowledges the sacrifice of men and women in the United States Armed Forces who have given their lives for their country in over 2 centuries of America's history. Each detail on the flag symbolizes an important part of the overall meaning of the flag's message. It is intended to be flown below the flag of the United States of America. The red field represents the blood shed by brave men and women in America's military throughout our history who gave their lives so that our nation would remain free. The white field below the gold star recognizes the purity of sacrifice. There is no greater price an American can pay than to give his or her life in service to our country. The blue star represents active service in military conflict. This symbol originated with World War I, but on this flag it signifies services in all wars from the American Revolution to the present day. The gold star signifies the ultimate sacrifice of a warrior in active service who will not return home. Gold reflects the value of the life that was given. The folded flag signifies the final tribute to an individual life presented to the family for their significant loss. The flame is an eternal reminder of the spirit that has departed this life, yet burns on in the memory of all who knew and loved the fallen heroes. The Honor and Remember organization continues its national campaign to recognize the hundreds of thousands of our American service members who bravely made the ultimate sacrifice, preserving the freedoms that you and I enjoy. On behalf of Brian's entire family and the Indiana Patriot Guard, we would like to present this Honor and Remember flag to you, the town of Merrillville, and ask that you fly it proudly along with the American flag. And bear in mind that the American flag does not fly because the wind moves past it. The American flies from the last breath of each military member who died protecting it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Debbie. It is our honor to fly it. Thank you. Anyone else under public comment? In the audience, we have State Representative Vernon Smith. Would you like to come up, sir? Yes. Thank you.
Madam Chair, and to all the fine members of the Merrillville Town Council, it is a pleasure and an honor to be able to serve the citizens of this great town. And I just wanted to come and to make a brief report on the last legislative session. I purposely avoided coming during the election period, primarily because I didn't want it to be perceived as me campaigning, even though I was unopposed. And so I waited. And then there have been several meetings thereafter that I was unable to come. So I said, it'll be next legislative session before I get here. So I made sure that I came tonight. I have copies of all the legislation that was enacted during the past session, which ended on March 14th, and you're welcome to copies of these, as well as any citizens who would like to have a copy. If I may, just want to point out a few of the pieces of legislation that we did enact. If you have the time, I'm not sure. Okay.
Certainly.
And let me just indicate that I don't feel like this was a very productive session that we had, but we're required to do it, and I guess we get what we get. Okay. I wanted to point out that one piece of legislation that we did enact dealt with the issue of adult high schools. The state does see the need to create adult high schools for those persons who dropped out of school. And that funding will not impact our public schools K through 12, which is a good thing. And then there was a bill, House Bill 1061, that dealt with dental hygiene practice, which will allow a dental hygienist to prescribe prescriptions under the supervision of a doctor and a dentist, which is a move ahead in the medical field. House Bill 1171, of course, was of interest to our recorder, Mike Brown, because it allows a perpetuation fund where they can use funds for professional development for faculty. I'm not for faculty, I'm not educated, for staff there. House Bill 1242 is a bill that indicates that you cannot discriminate against veterans, and many of our veterans throughout the state have complained about discrimination, and so there was a bill to address that. House Bill 1321 deals with innovation network schools. This is an interesting concept. As you know, the state has gone through a recent pass of taking more and more money away from our traditional public schools, and in an effort to survive, Indianapolis has come up with a piece of legislation where they can partner with some of the charter schools to keep their property, because if they close the building, the charter school can take the property for $1. And so in an effort to not lose more of their property, that bill was supported by the IPS School Corporation. HJR 3 on page 41 would probably be of interest to you. I guess I got more calls, more emails, more letters on that piece of legislation than any other. And it deals with marriage, and it redefines, or not redefines, but it substantiates that a marriage is between one man and one woman. So I just wanted to point out a few of those, nothing of great interest, but we did what we had to do, and we got out a little early. And I just want to share this with you and all the citizens that I have the privilege of serving.
Very good. We thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, anyone else on the public comment? Yes. Come up, David. State your name and address, please.
Good evening, everyone. David Copeland. I just wanted to invite everyone, the council leaders and those who serve for this great town, to Tender Love Home Services right across the street. We're having a ribbon cutting ceremony. It will be this Thursday if you're able to make it at 12 o'clock. There will be some light refreshments. So they're going to do a ribbon cutting ceremony this Thursday at 12. You all have voted for it.
One moment, please. Got to change the tape.
We may have to adjourn the meeting. Ain't open that.
I got it.
Okay, go ahead, Dave.
Oh. Craig, come up here.
Well, I should have most of it, but you guys are welcome to come out and partake in this right across the street. Thank you, though, for the vote on behalf of Tender Love Home Services for the CNA Academy.
Very good, and may I add that's in Suite L.
Let's make sure it's the right one. There you go. Side B, right? There you go. Okay.
Okay. All right, moving on to announcements. The Stormwater Management Board meeting will be July 1st at 4:30 p.m. The Plan Commission Workshop, July 1st at 6:30 p.m. The Redevelopment Commission meeting will be scheduled for July 8th at 6 o'clock p.m. Town Council meeting July 8th at 6:30 p.m. The Police Commission meeting July 11th at 8 o'clock a.m. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Hardaway.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Whiting. Meeting adjourned.